day. Styling like I'm Lance Fresh, flying in them G5 jets. I swear everything lit. I swear this is good as it gets. Foreign cars, foreign kicks.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Walk Like a Ball Player, where we talk sports, music, and culture. It's your boy Lance Fresh.
I'm King Black.
Tune Rock ain't all the streets.
And let's get to it. All right. So we're just coming back from Thanksgiving, right? One of the topics we spoke about in our group chat.
Native Slaughter Day.
One of our topics that we spoke of in our group chat, June, you said that Friendsgiving is better than Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
You want to speak on that?
Well, I was at a Friendsgiving the night before, and it was lit. Then I woke up, and I was like, damn, I'm hungover. I don't really care about Thanksgiving right now. You feel me? I don't want to be around my family. Friends is better. You feel me? It's too calm after that. You feel what I'm saying? It's like a come down. Just sitting around waiting to eat, hungover.
Black is staring at you right now. Black.
I'm just letting him speak.
All right, go ahead, Black.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Black.
I feel like people who don't have families say that.
Oh my God.
We did a Friendsgiving with you before, right, Lance?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that shit pales in comparison to what the family does to me. I got a large family. Everybody cooks a lot, you know. I mean, my immediate house, like my father, mother, and everybody, we don't celebrate stuff like that. But I'm going to eat. And then, you know, it's an excuse for everybody to get together. I mean, we get together like 6 times a year. We have set dates for, like, you know, reasons to keep your family tight. But, shoot, it was great to me. Thanksgiving is cool, but it's a completely different thing. It's not the same thing.
It's more work for a Thanksgiving than it is for a Friendsgiving. Like I said, everything is just so trendy. You know, everyone wants to make something up, like Friendsgiving. Like, all right, we already have Thanksgiving, but now we're going to hang with our friends because our friends are traveling and, you know, all that. That's especially in New York, where everyone isn't
That's
from
probably
here.
what happened. It probably was somebody who didn't have their family who even came up with that. Because, like, even to say it's more work for Thanksgiving, it doesn't make sense. It's the same thing. You're still cooking. You're still bringing food. You know what I mean?
But who's cooking though?
I mean,
that's the thing. Who's cooking?
I mean, there was times where you're not cooking for your family, like as a kid.
Right.
Or,
That's what I'm saying.
You know.
And you still don't have to now.
Right. That's the point. It's like we never transitions into us being the cooks. But it's like Friendsgiving is like us. You know what I'm saying? It's like we put it together. It's like Thanksgiving, you still like a kid kind of.
Junie's Jamaican.
Just waiting for food.
He comes from a Jamaican house, which makes a difference though, because in Jamaica they don't celebrate Thanksgiving. Number one, so your parents and your grandparents aren't even thinking about that. I just did this nonsense, but now
they celebrate it though.
Yeah,
but
just
because
they're here, right? But I'm saying it's not the same thing. And then the size of your family, I think, means something. And because it's just like with my family, we can drink. I mean, people don't really get smacked in my family, you know, but people, it's the same thing. You're drinking, you're eating, you're getting to kick it with people that you even closer with. You get to see people you ain't seen in a while, and y'all chop it up. To me, there's no comparison. It's not even the same thing. Friendsgiving is more like a just get together with your friends, party.
See, I just think, I mean, like you said, someone who made it, they probably didn't have any family around. I think that it's more of, we live in New York, and we're from New York, so we're not thinking about the people who are transplants who are coming here from New York,
right,
who are having these Friendsgivings because their family is so far away. So this is their way of spending time with their people, their homies, and, you know, having a good time. And then when you go home, you know, then you chill with your family. So I think it's, you know, some people don't get to go home. Some people have to stay, you know, some people don't get to see their families all the time. Some people are here living with 5 roommates and they can't get that flight. You know, it's either Christmas or that, you know what I mean, because they're working so hard. So I think.
But why people feel like it's better though? That's really the thing. Like
you said it's better.
You said it's better.
I feel a lot. No, that's like it's trending. Like a lot of people say it's better.
Where have you
It's
heard that?
trendy. It's trendy.
I sent it to the chat. I sent it. They put on the shade room.
A person posted
They put it on the shade room.
One person posted.
16 million people.
One person posted and said, more people are celebrating Friendsgiving and Thanksgiving, and it should show you something, blah, 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 about families. Who the fuck is that one person? Just because they said that doesn't mean it's true. They probably celebrate it, and they're friends.
I woke up and said it, and then went on the shade room and saw it, and it was trending.
So you enjoyed your
was,
Friendsgiving more than you did your family Thanksgiving?
No, fuck that. He's talking about, well, let's go to the people. Who are these people? You don't even know anybody who's...
Can we get some callers up? We ain't that level yet. We can't. Yo.
No, but you said like it's a fact based on that post. He's talking about the shade room, 18 million people. Just because 18 million people follow that page doesn't mean that they agreed with it.
They did. People look at the comments. Literally, there's people agreeing.
Well, I'll put it like this from my perspective, because my father is 9 of them. My mother was 7 of them. And right before them is 13 of them. And then 24 of them, brothers and sisters, siblings. So my family's deep. And everybody's going to come together, do their thing. And my family's close-knit. Everybody's tight for the most part. People don't mind drinking. The same thing I'm going to do. I got cousins that are my age. We all the same generation. We kick it. We talk shit. I couldn't compare it, because at a Friendsgiving, it's not going to be as many people, number one, for me. Number two, it's not going to be as much food and drinks. And then I'm going to even put in with, like, Shauna, my fiance's family. When we get together, it's like, it's retarded. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. It doesn't compare to me.
Everybody not gonna agree, but I definitely felt like that, and I know a lot of people who did feel like that. At least this year.
And I think it's people who don't have families or lit families, or
like I said,
or people who not close with their family.
It's trendy. I feel like I seen more people posting about Friendsgiving than Thanksgiving. Right? It's not really like a turn up. It's like, all right, get to see my family once a year, and that's why I'm going back to these people who aren't from here, who don't live in their hometowns. But what if you see your family
all the time and it's like nothing special?
Then you're not having a thing. You're not hosting a thing. Friendsgiving.
But no,
that's my thing. I see my friends more than I see my family. Probably. That's why I feel like what the hell I want to do. Well, you don't have friends or family like that, Julie. So that's you bringing this up just is yo.
But in the post,
I've got nothing.
In the post, it was saying that America is not promoting family.
Well, first of all, let's check this out. Like you said, you saw more posts about this than that, right? Now, they have an algorithm with Instagram where it caters or shows you, things you're most likely to look at and things in your circle. We're thinking about New York, Miami, LA, things like that, where it's hip and young and a lot of transplants and all that stuff. That's not the majority of America. Because in Oklahoma, they probably never even heard of Friendsgiving in Oklahoma. It's probably legit family.
Because nobody leaves Oklahoma.
Right, but I'm saying North Carolina, all these different places where the family's not even on Instagram because they're actually doing whatever they think they believe that Thanksgiving is about. Or kids from Staten Island who are, hey, everybody get together. It's Thanksgiving. All right, little Bobby, bring the chicken in the room. And that's not what we follow. So we can't use Instagram to judge that.
Well, Friendsgiving is only for, and this is my opinion, but I think it's only for these major cities. I think it's only for New York, LA, Miami, Houston, Chicago, these places where people have to leave and go to work and people aren't from.
Right.
That's what it's for.
People these days ain't in the family like that. I feel like
what?
More than, that's how I feel. People like these days, people are not in the family.
Back it up.
Like
Come
that.
on, you gotta back that up. What's up? Like,
right. What does that mean?
Like people, they don't promote it. If you think about like single. I know a few chicks that said to me like, "Oh, I would rather be separated from my baby father." And I was like, "Where you even get that from?" People these days don't.
That's not
respect
really,
family.
That's
and that's
different.
right. That's
like family. That's like
people these days. A few chicks. Those are the chicks Those
you
birdie
keep saying
thoughts.
that, but that's the point. That's what they're promoting. Everything is being promoted like that. I mean,
I don't promote that.
The first time I ever seen Friendsgiving really was through chicks. I feel like chicks started that.
Chicks ain't got no families, B.
Yo.
He's family-less shit.
But it started like Friendsgiving the day before, and then Thanksgiving was after. I seen chicks started that. And then it just at what point is it's gonna become like, well, nobody cares about Thanksgiving.
Also, it could be a political thing too, because a lot of people are. It could be PC. You know what I'm saying? Because Thanksgiving could be offensive to many. And like I said, I know in my immediate house we don't celebrate Thanksgiving. I mean, I don't come from a Christian family, and we don't celebrate Christmas either. Even though a lot of people aren't Christian, but they look at it's just a holiday, but my family's a little different. So I'm not big on these holidays. So people have legit reasons why they feel like, oh, well, Thanksgiving is a day that they slaughtered natives and blah, blah, blah. We shouldn't celebrate that, right? So now you have Friendsgiving, which is like, all right, we're not celebrating Thanksgiving, which at the end of the day, really, you're still celebrating it.
Yeah, right.
Because I was telling people, I'm like, nah, I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. They're like, do you eat? I'm like, yeah. They're like, well, you celebrate it. I'm like, all right, well.
You just cooked and you just had.
No, I know, but I'm saying I don't
I mean, yeah, we're not saying.
What do you?
let's-
Now that I think about it, what do you really celebrate? You're not even celebrating anything.
No,
It's a get together.
It's a reason to get
together.
Right,
together.
right.
That's
and
really what it is.
cooking. That's
Family
that's
day.
it.
All right, what is a celebration though? Because you got to define what a celebration is.
A celebration is, I mean,
I mean,
literally
if
just
you-
having people over, cooking a fucking feast.
I mean, in general, what's a celebration?
You can't really say that because when you don't celebrate the same way with your family that you would celebrate with.
It's,
No,
it's,
no,
it's,
I'm
it's
saying-
more about recognizing it, right? Because you wouldn't have all those people over your house and cooking and making all these drinks and doing all that on a regular Saturday.
right.
So that's, you're recognizing the day. Not saying you're
Regular
celebrating, but
Thursday.
you're definitely recognizing that it's, Thanksgiving.
No, but that's what I mean. That's what I'm asking. Because Thanksgiving, what do? You just cook, you eat, and I guess you're acknowledging that day. But people don't even know what happened that day historically. People don't know what that day is about. People don't really know that. So I feel
People
like
don't care. They know. They don't care.
No, I'm talking about really don't know. Like we can sit here and speak on a surface level and say, oh, they killed natives and blah, blah. No one really knows what really that
That's
day
all you
really
need
is
to know.
about. No, because there's different meanings behind it. That's just like Christmas. A lot of kids just look at it as, this is the day we get gifts and we, get with our families, not knowing that it was, it's Christ Mass. They don't know that. That's what I'm saying. People don't know the real.
Christ Mass.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like?
It's about it being right. Exactly. My point. What I'm saying
That's
is,
different from Thanksgiving though.
my point is holidays. How do you celebrate? Like for example,
That is different from Thanksgiving because that's like religion versus,
A
factual.
slaughter.
but this is what I'm trying to say. What I'm saying is, technically, what is a celebration of something? Like for example, you don't celebrate a birthday the same way you celebrate Thanksgiving. You don't celebrate going to a party. Like, how do you acknowledge what makes something a celebration or not? Because technically, if you think about it, almost every weekend we're celebrating there. Because we're getting together, drinking, having a good time, hanging out, acting stupid. That's a celebration.
But
It's the same thing you do on the holidays.
No, but Thanksgiving is defined though. We know what Thanksgiving is. There's no confusion. We know that you cook, you eat.
Right, but I'm
You know what
saying
I'm
is,
saying?
how do you acknowledge the
Yeah, and we're not. Like I said, celebrating is like completely recognizing that day. You're like legit. All right, people
Right, you
coming
don't-
over.
you
I'm
don't-
not going to work. I'm
You
not
don't go
doing
looking
anything
for
else
Easter
today.
eggs on Thanksgiving.
I'm literally just cooking
We know what it is.
to have people come over to eat dinner. I think that's celebrating.
It's a turkey.
And yeah,
involved,
we
too.
go out, but we don't do that. We don't cook like I said, we don't cook a feast. Like that's super specific. Like we're like literally making
Right.
yams and
A
we don't eat. We
Thanksgiving-
don't make that every day.
You don't make a
we
turkey
eat
every
goddamn
day.
cranberry and
Right,
like
I
shit
do.
that we don't eat.
We do yams all the time. No, this yams every Sunday. So the question I was asking was, what is the celebration? Period. Because what I'm saying is, a person could say, "Oh, I'm getting together eating." That's not celebrating. Celebrating could be praying, doing this, like you know what I mean. There's different things involved in celebrate. But I just went and looked it up. So celebrate, acknowledge a significant happy day or an event with a social gathering or enjoyable activity.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So you just celebrated Thanksgiving?
Yes, I celebrate Thanksgiving. Now, and the secondary definition: perform a religious ceremony publicly and duly, in particular officiate.
Another thing is too. Another thing is about me not liking.
Hold up. Because that is the secondary definition that changes everything. Now the tertiary definition:
Wait, is it going back to the other one?
honor or praise publicly. I was joking about the tertiary, but it really is. What, the second one?
Yeah.
Perform (parentheses) a religious ceremony publicly and duly, in particular officiate. So that's what I'm saying. It's a difference in. It's kind of a difference in celebrations.
Here go another point. For me, when I woke up feeling like that, I stopped eating meat. So it's like I wake up.
Kinda.
Except for when they started eating a hot dog the other day.
Who was eating a hot dog the other day?
Come on, son,
That
stop.
was a joke.
Coney
That
Island
wasn't
on
a
the
joke.
boardwalk.
That wasn't a joke.
You
That
in
was-
Coney
that was a
Island
joke.
on the
All right,
boardwalk
come on,
eating a
yeah,
hot
that's what I
dog.
be saying, bro.
Man, I saw you
can't joke.
downtown Brooklyn. You
You
know.
was eating a hot dog. You forgot? That was a joke. That was you was eating it. I was eating it.
No,
All right.
you did say you was vegan and then you were eating a pizza.
Right.
I said me.
No, you said you're vegan.
All right. But
said
we talking about something else. I just
No.
said.
Let's go back to vegan.
Let's go back to when you said you were vegan.
But that's the point too. If I stop eating meat and I'm it's Thanksgiving, it's like it's everybody cooking turkey and I'm sitting there like, all right, like what I'm eat.
This man, my father been vegetarian all my life. He eats. There's stuff for them to eat there.
Exactly.
What are you saying? There's stuff for him to eat. You can eat.
Let's get back to your point about you being a
I'm not
vegetarian.
eating. Your father ain't passed me a plate. I'm talking about my crib. I'm talking about the black people.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
What you mean the black people? My father's black. What you talking about?
You know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean.
You know what I mean. Black people. I'm talking about black people. You know how black people eat. That's what I'm saying.
All right.
The regular, the normal. I'm waking up to the like.
Down south, we got a lot of vegetables, bro. You could have went and just had a plate of collard greens.
You know exactly what I'm trying to say.
Had a plate of collard
so are
greens.
you vegetarian? Are you vegan? Are you what's the deal?
Wait, we not going on that.
No, we just asking.
We sticking to the point.
I'm
right
just asking
now.
right now.
We go next to that. The point of what I'm saying is, in society today, a lot of people stop eating meat. You know, vegan is starting to be trendy now too.
Yes.
So, and that's another thing that could promote Friendsgiving too.
All right, so are you a vegan? What are you now?
Man, listen. No, I'm a vegan. Well, I follow Dr. Sebi diet.
You definitely do not follow his diet.
We ain't not. You don't.
You eat
know.
pizza sometimes, though.
We don't listen.
You eat pizza.
And no, it was a. First of all, you don't just jump off. You don't just jump off into something right away. It's a slow transition.
Sometimes, yes, that's true.
It's hard. It ain't easy.
Well, you should have said I'm transitioning to vegan. You said I'm vegan and you swore by it.
That was the chat. You talking about you coming at me about something. Oh.
Hey.
What?
Hey, we just
don't make any
we
sense.
just trying to figure out
Exactly.
what to do.
You eat spinach?
Y'all grilling me.
Do you eat spinach?
No,
Do you eat broccoli?
I don't eat spinach or broccoli. No, it's not.
It's not sanctioned by Dr. Sebi?
Nah, it's acid. I eat it when it just.
It makes you feel different.
It ain't.
You eat Onyx Orgo?
I know what he mean. I know what he mean when he's talking about acid and alkaline. I could taste the difference now.
Do you
No, seriously, it is a difference.
Do you eat Onyx Orgo?
I don't know what that is.
Do you eat you get your moss? Do you get your sea moss? No, I'm saying because
I eat sea moss every day.
you eat sea moss every day.
Yeah.
How? What form?
Yo,
He's a liar. Yo, next topic.
Yo, he just said.
Fucking
you
liar.
Don't even know, see that goes to show. That goes to show you
Next
don't know what you're
topic.
talking about.
Liar.
Yo.
You liar.
All right, let's move on. All right, so we're
You're
gonna take it to
liar.
kicks. You know, we love kicks over here.
Yellow belly scum liar.
And we were talking about Yeezys. You know,
He's a
shout out to my
liar.
guy Lit Films over there. He got the Yeezys on right now, shooting this. So we're not trying to come at you, but
He's gonna edit this out.
the question was.
Is we gonna let Michael Jackson ride?
The question was, have Yeezys become that Thot shoe?
No, I don't think so.
Absolutely. Most definitely. Oh my gosh, ridiculous. It's disgusting.
In Kanye's defense, you know, he wanted, you know, Yeezys came out. They were super exclusive. No one could get them. And he said he wants everyone to have a pair
I
of
was
Yeezys.
about to say that.
So now everyone has Yeezys. They're easy to get. He's dropping them every month pretty much. But
And
you
he's
know,
trying to sell them.
but you do go into, you know, you see the scammers and those kind of people rocking the Yeezys, right?
Because they're like, what, $300, right? $200, $300?
200 for the boots now.
Well, it's the new Air Max 95.
You can't say that.
It is.
You can't. You know why you can't say that? Because it's a certain fashion that come with. You can't just wear anything with, especially the boots. You can't just wear anything.
But that's what I'm saying.
Of
I
course
see
you can wear
people
anything.
wearing anything with the Yeezys. I see them wearing.
I'm not
Well, first of all,
I'm talking about the
nowadays,
boots.
fashion is anything. Like, you can wear anything. Like, I'm not into that, but I respect it. And that's one thing I like about how fashion has went now, because you can literally put on anything and, oh, it's fashion. And it's like, it's cool. You know? So I respect that, because people can express themselves however they want. And people who don't have options, who don't have to spend this much money on these type of clothes, can wear whatever they want and make it look cool. You can wear Yeezys with anything. It's just like, you know who we see with them all the time.
Yes, yeah. So what makes the Yeezy a Thot shoe?
Right, that's what I'm
saying.
saying.
Because everyone wears Jordans, everyone wears, you know, the other designers and all that. You know, everyone wears Jordans.
Well, Yeezy has become, to me, the Yeezy is a Thot shoe because it's like the hype shoe, where I don't hear any shoe talked about more than Yeezy, where it's like, I'm not into Yeezys, right? So, but I hear it nonstop. And it's like, I got a lot of youngins around me, and they'll be like, or certain girls that I know that's kind of like Birdie, and they'll be like, oh, the Yeezy such and such coming out. I think I gotta try to get those. And then she's talking about with her boyfriend, like, I mean, can we get these pairs? Call so-and-so. Like, people bending over backwards just to get them. You see everybody with them, literally, especially, you know, like in the hood, that's the shoe. That's what you mean it's how it's supposed to be. I'm just saying.
I mean,
I didn't say anything was wrong with it. I just said it's that sneaker now. It's that shoe now.
So did you feel, was there a point where you felt like Jordans were Thot shoes? Because
No, because he loved Michael Jordan.
That's all you used to see.
I don't really love Michael Jordan, actually.
Oh my God.
I love Kobe.
You love Michael.
Answer the question.
You
Was there a time when you felt like they were Thotty Jordans?
usually had one Thot shoe.
Nah, I didn't feel like that.
The wave runner.
The wave
right?
runner.
But I guess looking back on it, it probably is. But I didn't feel like that. But put it like this, I never even. I'm saying Thot now because you said it.
I think that's because of the greatness associated with Jordan, and he doesn't feel the same way about Kanye.
Exactly.
Nah, it's not that.
Because
no, this is what I'm gonna say.
He would not hesitate like that.
No. This is what I'm saying because I didn't even call it Thot shoe when I brought this up in the first place. You're saying Thot, so now I'm thinking about it as Thot shoe, but I said it was the new Air Force One, which I'm not even gonna disrespect Air Force One like that, but it's the new Air Max 95. Which is like, because at the same time, let me put it like this. Jordan was still a performance shoe. That's why. Yeezys aren't a performance shoe.
He performed.
I'm saying we all, you've played ball in Jordans, real basketball in Jordans.
Yeezy, I mean, that's the biggest shoe for Adidas. So it can't be a 95.
I was on Adidas.com.
It has to be like.
Talking to the machine yesterday, and
pluck that.
Before anything on the machine was like, yo, is this about Yeezys? The machine said that on Adidas.com. Like when I called up, the first thing he said, "Is this about Yeezys?"
I mean,
and I was like, "Yeah."
Jordan has become what it has become, right? So, like, you can call it whatever you can call it, Thot sneaker, hype brand, whatever you want. But Yeezy,
a brand.
Would you wear Yeezys?
You can't have a Thot brand.
Would I?
There's no such thing as a
sure.
Thot
If
brand.
I got them for free, I wouldn't buy them. No, I wouldn't, because they are comfortable, right?
But you would buy a pair of Jordans.
I have I only bought 2 pair of Jordans. No, 3. And that was because they were retro sneakers that I never had that I wanted. And I was like, let me get those. But growing up, I only had a couple pair and it wasn't just ones I bought. Like my cousin who was like, fancy fresh, his uncle had a store and they'd be like, yo, here you go. But and my father would have never bought me any either.
You can't, this whole thing, I don't think it's valid.
I only bought the 12s, the taxis. Like an idiot, I paid $400 for those, and right after I bought them, I found out they were coming out like the next month. I was like, damn! And then
you can't have a Thot brand though. Like Jordan can't be a Thot brand.
So what's Fashion Nova? Is that a Thot brand?
Fashion Nova is a Thot brand.
That's disrespect to call it Thot.
I mean,
it was worn by Thot.
Yo, but no, I don't think. Listen,
what if Mike Tyson started advertising Fashion Nova?
Like, damn, Mike.
Mike, man, you struggling, Mike.
Would you tell him it was a Thot brand on his face?
You struggling, Mike.
Yo, what if John Jones? Matter of fact, is that kid the Nigerian cat? Ilya Alessandre, I think is his name.
Yeah,
the UFC dude. Yeah, Adesanya. Is he? Oh no, it wasn't him. It was the one that just bought. That the Bronze Bomber just fought. Ortiz.
Yeah.
He's sponsored by Fashion Nova. And he'll break your shit up crazy.
I don't think.
Fuck you up.
I don't think that.
That's a thought, Poppy.
Oh yeah.
Especially you, Junior. He'll break your shit up. You vegan ass bones.
Bone stronger than
Yeah, probably your vegan frame.
I don't think the Yeezys are a Thot shoe.
I think have a Thot brand.
Let's
talk about that. Can you have a Thot brand?
Listen, let's think about why Kanye wanted to make these shoes. He wanted to make these shoes
to make money.
But for the culture, from what he says, like he wants it to be for us. He wants a black man design these shoes that they're wearing, not only to be like Michael Jordan, right? That's what everybody want to be like Mike.
Don't say the black man part.
Thank you. I just kept my mouth shut on that, but
I don't think that's what it was.
No, it was.
Listen, no matter what Kanye
is
going through and dealing with Trump, whatever, he's still a black dude.
That wasn't his motivation though.
Hey, I'm just saying. Like that's the way I was looking at it. Like when I was buying Virgil and Heron and these brands, I was like, oh, this is dope. I'm going to Barney's and I'm seeing these black designers, making these clothes, and I'm, that's pretty much what I wear now. Not because of the hype, but because as a designer myself, I want to be able to have all that, like all the stuff. Yeah,
designer.
Designer.
Panda?
Best frames in the game. Come on.
Oh yeah, true.
Well, listen. I think that his goal was to make these kicks and have everyone have them and kind of be like Mike and he's doing that, right?
Kobe could have been like Mike. Why Kobe can't be like Mike?
Because he was too much like Mike.
No. I'm talking about making a sneaker.
We can't really
'Cause it
call
was
it
too much
Thot
like
shoes.
Mike.
We can't really call it Thot shoes because these, the scammers and these people in the hood are rocking them.
The wave runners.
The people we look, the wave runners.
Oh, yes,
all right.
that's what messed it
The
up.
wave runners are the
wave
only Thot
runners
shoes in my
messed it up.
opinion.
Yeah.
You can't rock those. But you have them. You have the same rich ass little white kids rocking them. The same little hype beasts rocking them.
Hold
It's
on, first of all,
so it's not
you-
about.
Whoa.
It's not about. No, what? I'm just saying.
You just designated Thot to the hood only. That's what you did.
You said because you're saying scammers. You're saying
You
that's,
said that.
No, that's what you're agreeing. You said it's not a Thot shoe. You said it's like the people we see wearing them.
No, but I didn't say right. But I didn't say that the scammers in the hood. I didn't say any of that. You said
You mean the shoe that everybody
Stop
wear that ain't
it.
even
First of all,
fly?
first of
No,
all, stop
no,
it.
not stop
because
it.
you're backpedaling on calling it a Thot shoe. You're the one who said it was a Thot shoe in the
Right,
chat.
yeah.
No,
And
that's
you
not
coming
what I
back
said.
and saying it's
That's
not a
not
Thot
what I
shoe.
said. I said it's the new Air Force One.
100% you said it was a Thot shoe.
Nah, you said that.
All right, let me look right now.
dog.
And if I didn't say that, I'm punching
Nah, you
faces.
said
No.
You said it here.
No, but you said I said it in the chat. That's not what
You
I said
said it
in the
here
chat.
too.
You said it here.
Don't say two because you just said, and then I cleared it up. I said, first of all, I didn't call it a Thot shoe until you said it. I'm saying Thot because you're saying it, and I was saying Thot, but I'm like, first of all, because I started thinking about the Thots that wear
So
them.
what are you saying that the shoe is? Let's
What
get
is
your
a Thot shoe? What is
let's get your third version.
It's the no third version. There's only one version.
Let's get your third
Because
version.
Thots do wear them, but I'm not saying that's the Thot sneaker. You said that.
Let's get your third
What's
version.
a Thot?
I said that I said that Air Force. I said that the Yeezys are the new Air Force Ones. That's exactly what I said. And then when I got up earlier, I was like, well, it's the new Air Max 95. That's what it is. Because Air Force Ones, that's a little different. I wouldn't put it in the same category. No, I'm not. I changed Air Force One because I have more respect for Air Force One than I have for
First of
Yeezys.
all,
What are you talking about? What are we even talking about here?
How did Yeezy make a shoe better than every basketball player?
The hell are you talking about?
How did he do that?
Shut up, man.
No.
This is
How
stupid.
did he do that?
I'm
How
done
is
with
it
this
stupid?
show.
The NBA doesn't want the basketball players to build a brand. That's a fact.
I'm just going to look
That's
for
a
what I
fact.
said.
If you look at it, if you look at Jordans and you
Oh,
look at
shit.
Yeezys, Yeezys the closest sneaker to Jordans.
I said, let's
But
talk about
Kanye can't play
how. I said,
ball
let's
like
talk
LeBron.
about how Yeezys are the new Air Force One.
Wait. Y'all talking, first of all,
Air Max 90, the new Air Max 95.
y'all
And then I
arguing
put
about the chat.
Thot Feets.
Exactly.
So like I said, these Thot ass sneakers.
So when I think about Thots, I'm thinking about the Thots we know, like the scammer dudes.
Yeezys
Like,
is
Hey,
lit.
yo, you go to Scammers Thots?
nah, you know what
Yo,
I mean. Like, that's that Thot culture. I'm talking about Thot culture.
True.
Right?
Yeah, that is Thot culture.
They're part of Thot culture.
It's so easy to defend anything now by saying culture.
Why
Rape
is
culture.
Kanye sneakers?
Thot culture.
Why is Kanye sneakers so lit and LeBron's ain't?
Are you crazy? LeBron sneakers was so popping at one point.
LeBron doesn't even have his own sneakers.
No, listen.
Yes, he
I'll tell
does.
you
he has
why.
Nikes.
I'll tell you
Jordans
why.
were Nikes.
I'll tell you why. Because of
That ain't-
because of-
Yeezys
listen,
or
listen,
Adidas?
Listen, there are some shoes.
Yeezys is a brand that's built. It's still Yeezy though.
Yeah,
LeBron doesn't have his own
That's what
brand.
Kanye likes to say. That's what he
Right.
likes to say.
Exactly.
But it's Adidas.
Exactly. But it's still
But it's Adidas.
Kanye was able to
But
build
he has-
a brand.
he has control. He has full control.
LeBron doesn't have a sneaker brand. Not a true sneaker brand like Kanye. Kanye,
First
if he
off-
wanted to, he could branch off
No, like
and
Shaq
make
did.
Yeezys.
Shout out to Shaq
Yeah.
with the Shaqs, not the Reebok ones,
everybody wants
the
to
ones
say-
that was in Payless.
Everybody want to say Jordan
The
is the GOAT,
Shaqs.
but no other player was able to build a brand off of sneakers like Jordan. Jordans. We know what Jordans are.
Jordan was with Nike.
And Nike was still on his shoe.
And
The
Jordan,
logo was still on his shoe.
But the brand is still Jordan brand. The brand was able to be built off of Jordans. Just like Yeezys. There's no brand
It's
being
still
built off of
Adidas,
LeBron.
bro.
Yo, let me go
Go-
back to you saying that LeBron shoes. Kanye's shoes were exclusive, and that's what built the hype, and that's why you're saying, because that doesn't mean that they're great because they're exclusive because you can't get them. That don't mean that they're fire.
If
LeBron has pairs. LeBron does.
He
LeBron
does
has
those stupid-ass Easter sneakers that everybody was going crazy
He
for.
has pairs that you can't get that sold out immediately that are worth tens of thousands of dollars. Like it's like you're just not thinking about it, or maybe you're not informed.
LeBron doesn't have a shoe like Yeezy.
What do you mean by that?
A lit shoe.
Boy, LeBron's shoes are lit every year, bro.
LeBron.
Now I feel like
No,
now
Judy's
I feel
gonna
like
say, "It's
I
Nike,
feel like
not
now I
LeBron."
feel like now it's getting more towards performance and everything. But early on, I mean, look at all the shoes that they're retroing, like selling out. Like you don't see, like, now you can see LeBrons on the shelf.
Yeah, I can't see
Now.
past it.
But when LeBrons were out, like I feel like when I first started buying LeBrons, like 1, 2s, and 3s,
LeBron has
just
a
selling
Nike.
out.
LeBron has a Nike shoe with LeBron on it.
And Yeezy
And
has an
every
Adidas
other-
shoe with Yeezy
and
on it.
Yeezy's boxes have Adidas on it, bro. You order from Adidas.com or Yeezy Supply.
No. It's a difference.
Where'd you order?
It's
Where'd you order
different.
your boots that you just got? Where'd you order them from?
It's a difference.
Where did you order
It's a
your
difference.
Yeezy boots
It's
from?
a difference. I'm not just talking about LeBron.
Bro,
I'm talking about
answer the question.
I'm talking
Let
about
him dig his own grave.
I'm
Let's
talking
sit
about-
back.
I'm talking about NBA players in general
Yes.
too. They got Nike sneakers with their name on it. There's a shoe with a Nike sign and Kyrie or LeBron.
and
or-
Yeezys has three stripes in them somewhere.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure of it.
100%.
Yeezy has a distinct shoe every time.
That has 3
and it's
stripes on it.
hot. And
Facts.
niggas wear
Look
it.
at the shoes right
That
here.
has
Look
3
at the
stripes
shoes.
on
wears-
it.
and-
That
and-
has 3 stripes
You're
on
missing
it.
the
Three
point.
stripes
I'm not
on the
missing the
back,
point.
right?
You're
You're
not.
missing, you're missing the
They're on
point.
the back.
Look.
You're completely missing the point.
Well, one
You're
of the stripes
completely
is
missing
gone
the
now
point.
because he's been rocking them. But it's 3 stripes in the
you-
back.
First of all,
Matter of fact, if you look at the toe, low key, that's 3 stripes.
and this is how black people get got because they can't see past it. At the end of the day,
Did you buy a pair of Big Baller Brand kicks?
Who designed the Yeezys?
Uh,
Oh,
Kanye.
okay. Who designed the LeBrons?
Somebody else.
My point. The point I'm trying to say is
Now you talk about who designs it.
Wait, you think?
Now you
Wait,
talk about the design that makes
It's
a
a
difference.
distinct shoe. First of all,
Bro,
I'm
Kanye
pretty-
has
I'm-
a team.
All right,
I'm
check this out.
pretty
Check this out,
sure-
Junie.
No.
Who makes money off of Yeezys? Who makes the most money off of Yeezys? Probably.
You're missing.
No.
You're missing.
Who makes the most
point.
money off of Yeezys? Probably.
You're missing the point. You're missing the
I
point.
think you don't
If
get
you
your
look
point.
at, if you look at, first of all, Jordan had how many Jordans was hot from 1 to what 30? What the first 18?
Maybe
At least 18.
up
the first,
to
the first 18, 19.
Nah, the 19s was popping
hot,
too.
19s, probably the 20s was
They
hot
even bring
too.
those back.
Yeah, the 20s,
Briefcase
the Dub
18s.
Zeros.
Oh, yeah, 20s
17s,
probably.
Briefcase
Yeah,
17s.
the 20s was hot. That's what I'm saying. Jordan had 20 years of different shoes that built his brand the way you say, yo, I'm rocking some Jordans. You're not thinking about Nike. You're not thinking about it builds the brand. This is why Jordan.
And people say they
this is
rocking
why
bronze when they wear the bronze
this is
sneakers.
why
They don't say I'm wearing
Jordan-
Nikes.
This is why Jordan is the GOAT. At the end of the day, if LeBron had I'm pretty sure LeBron could put a team together that could make a better shoe than Nike could. But Nike keep making everybody wear the same shoe with a Nike sign on it with their name on it.
That they do now too. That they do.
That's what I'm trying to say.
But but LeBron sneaker is very different from the rest of those guys.
Kinda.
Kyrie sneaker looks just like KD sneaker and
Right.
Paul. Like these guys' sneakers, I feel like because they don't have that same marketability that LeBron has. But LeBron has his own thing, son. Where like even a lot of his sneakers, you don't even see the Nike check all over it like that. As opposed to like Kyrie's and KD, you see a big ass Nike check on the side.
I understand what you're saying.
No, but I'm saying, what is really the difference? The only difference is
the-
that Yeezy's the designer of this shoe now.
the first
Hasn't LeBron even designed his own shoe before?
And second
he
of
put
all,
some designs in Kyrie
hey,
too. Kyrie put some
Kanye
designs.
ain't sitting there sketching. Kanye has a team.
Exactly.
Kanye has people doing shit
And
for him
LeBron-
the same
and
way.
LeBron could put a better team together than Nike
What?
to design a shoe.
Well, you act like Nike's one person. They
Yeah,
hire
right.
different people to do different things. Does it Virgil? Does he work with Nike? He did. He did
does.
collabs,
He
right?
still does.
Right. That's what I'm
Nike and
saying.
Jordan.
Look, there's people that work for all these brands. So what are you saying? You acting like Yeezy is just Yeezy by itself. It's not. It's Adidas.
Virgil has his off-white kicks
Somebody
that he does,
got-
but then he has the collabs that he does. So what? Should he not? So since Virgil has his kicks and shit with off-white, should he not work with Jordan? Should he not work with Jordan or Nike? Is that what you're saying?
There's gonna be.
Is that what you're saying?
There's gonna be a million more basketball players that's gonna come up with a Nike shoe. It's gonna be with a check on it.
No, people don't
It's
get
gonna-
Nike shoes, bruh.
I'm-
They don't get signature shoes.
you're
That's what I'm
missing-
saying.
You're missing the point.
I'm trying to
Not-
find
not-
out what point you're trying to
Not
make.
just Nike. What I'm saying is Yeezy was able to build the Yeezy brand, even if it's under Adidas or whatever. The rest of these ball players don't get to do that. They just get their check and they get a Nike shoe and that's it. Once Jordan did it and was able to build his brand, they cut that off. That's my point.
But these,
LeBron got his own brand.
Yeah, these
When
deals
you
aren't
see
the
that
same.
LJ with the crown on top of it, that's King James brand.
That's King James brand that could go to any brand and do the same thing.
Only person who probably couldn't. I love Kobe, but nobody's really rocking no Mamba wear.
He's rocking Kobe.
Yeah, Kobe definitely his ball. He has probably the
if you
most
think
worn
of-
ball sneakers ever.
If you think about it, right? If you
Especially those Kobe sixes. Yo, the entire NBA
Basketball
had
is
them. Oh my
competitive.
gosh.
If you think about it, basketball is competitive. If you think about it, that if they was really design their own shoe or have they had their own shoe team, it'd be competition. Who will have the better shoe between the ball players? Think about that. There'll be
I don't know
Yeah,
what
I'm
you're trying
done.
to say.
I'm done.
Well, what I think you need to understand, June, it's not just like these deals are different now. Like Brown and these guys are getting like shares and stakes and like opening,
in some fashion
schools and things off these deals and
exactly
Curry and like these deals are different now. So it's not just like these dudes are getting lifetime deals essentially. You know what I mean? Like these deals are sometimes more than their contracts.
Right.
So why isn't that a great partnership? Why isn't it great to work with these brands? You know how hard it is. Look, like I said, look what big baller brand.
Look what big about how Kanye was doing it for black people, and you just
he never said he
no,
did it for black people. He never said that. He never said that.
He
said he was a black man
listen,
trying to be a designer, like on the same level as Ralph.
When you're making clothes, when you're a designer,
Kanye does.
I'll say one of the hardest
people.
things is to like figure out manufacturing and all that.
Right.
Instead of him doing it and putting out his own t-shirts, he could do that. I mean, you look at like all the merch, and shit they do. They that money comes straight to them. They design, and whatever it is.
Cut you a billion so you don't make your own.
When you're making this quality product that you want to get out to the
Mm-hmm.
masses, and you don't want to deal with the headaches of it, you use these people, you use these brands. Now, sometimes the argument is like, all right, are the brands using you? And that's kind of what Big Baller Brand LeVar and them was saying. All right, this is not a true partnership.
So you get what I'm saying?
No,
because Kanye is the same thing.
But Kanye,
it's Adidas.
Kanye is his biggest thing. He left Nike because he said if he felt like it wasn't a true partnership. Now he has his partnership, and if he didn't need a brand, then he would have just left. Why would he sign with Adidas? Why would he sign with Adidas?
Why? Just said, how is it not a good partnership?
Yeah.
When Kanye left because he said it wasn't a good partnership.
And he went to another brand, bro.
What?
Boy, you acting like Kanye made his own, just Kanye's. These are Adidas with Kanye's name on it. Just like the Jordans were Nikes with Jordan's name on it. Just like LeBron's are Nike with LeBron's name on it. It's the same fucking thing.
It's not the same.
Yes, it is.
So Virgil shouldn't work with Louis. Virgil should just make his own off-white shoes. That's what you're saying.
You're missing.
I'm not because you're bro. You said
stop because he's gonna keep just making his own. He's gonna keep circumventing everything.
So what's Off-White?
Off-White is Virgil's brand. Virgil actually sold. He doesn't even own majority of it anymore. But that was his brand that he started. And now he's working with Nike. He's working with Jordan. He's working with Louis Vuitton. Should he not do this? That's what I'm saying.
Off-White is working with Louis Vuitton and Nike, right?
Virgil is working with Louis Vuitton and Nike. It's not. This is Virgil.
Yeezy means something. LeBron's don't mean nothing.
What does Yeezy mean?
It means something to the culture. It means something. That's what I'm saying. The brand Yeezy means something, just like Adidas means something. They working together.
We're talking about one of the best.
You switching now. You switching now.
NBA history. You're saying he doesn't.
Okay.
I'm not switching. It's all the same point. How am I switching? The point was LeBron's and Jordan.
You was talking about dudes making their own shit.
Yeezy means something to the culture just as much as Jordan's, not LeBron's.
LeBron
That doesn't
used
make
to.
any sense.
LeBron used to.
That does not make any sense.
Yes, it does. Because dudes was rocking LeBrons. They wasn't, for example, with the exception of the Kobe 10.
Almost 20 years.
Yeah,
exactly.
With the exception of the Kobe 10 Avengers or whatever, the high top ones, I didn't really see people rocking Kobe sneakers in the streets. People were but everybody played ball in them, real ball players.
Wait.
A lot of people were rocking bronze in the street, fashionably.
Mm-hmm.
Let me say something.
It meant something. No. Let me finish.
LeBron Palmers.
That's what I meant. I was calling them the Easters, but the South Beaches.
Goddamn.
Right. That was a big sneaker,
Let
son.
me say something to the people out there who don't know Black. Black loves to be the opposite of me. Whatever I say, he's gonna.
No,
you're gonna see that he's
it's
gonna
not.
come back.
I agree with you
say.
a couple times just now. Black likes to make sense. Junie doesn't.
Don't tell me that LeBron had a hot shoe at one point. So that's not the point. You just told me that LeBron had a hot shoe at one point.
Bro, we are talking about a signature athlete with more than 16 pairs of shoes, signature shoes with Nike, bruh. You don't just get that, bro.
Wait. Since we talking about designs, hold up. After the 20s or whatever, you ain't rocking the other Jordans.
Let's stick with what you're talking about.
Let's
not change gears.
Let's stick with you saying that LeBron.
Let's stick with what we're saying.
Act like that don't matter.
Cool. All right, you got it. Yeah, no, it does. Okay, now listen. Like we were saying,
We done sat.
It doesn't
and
matter
watched-
because people wear all kind of ugly ass Yeezys. But listen, just because it's Yeezy,
Black says black just goes against everything. Oh, now it doesn't matter. Okay.
I don't feel like design don't matter. Because look at these fucking ugly ass Balenciagas, these hot top shits. That shit is ugly and terrible, and nobody would ever rock them. But just because it's Balenciaga, everybody wants to wear them. Stop it.
And because
Stop
it's
it.
Yeezy,
Design means nothing.
everybody
Name means
rock 'em.
everything.
And because it's LeBron, doesn't mean nothing. That's the point.
What do you mean?
Yo.
You just made the point.
It means everything, bruh. Like people, like the same thing we were talking about last episode. How people
I'm
didn't
not
see Kobe
wearing
play.
LeBrons. I'm not
There's
wearing
some people
LeBrons.
who didn't see Jordan play, and LeBron is their Jordan, bruh. So like that means something.
means nothing.
That means everything,
nothing.
bruh.
All right, this is a stupid argument.
I
now.
never. Kobe to
I'm
me
done on this.
is better than Jordan. I would never buy a pair
All
of
right,
Kobe's.
yeah, that's your opinion. That's your opinion.
I would never buy a pair of Kobe's.
Well, you don't play ball, so
They just go
You-
against
bro,
everything.
yo.
It doesn't matter. They're gonna find something to go. They're gonna find something.
bro, you don't
to
play
say.
ball. Like you couldn't relate.
I bought Kobe's quite a few times to play ball in.
Your point was not made.
You ever caught a dunk
Your point was not made.
in a
though,
good pair of
bro.
Kobe's?
The Kobe brand, the Kobe basket, the shoe brand doesn't mean nothing. Kobe have one good shoe, but
No, in the basketball world, I told you, I said that already. I clarified that from the gate, fuck ass. I said that Kobe was he's probably the most worn basketball shoe to play basketball in.
Kanye's not the Kanye that you're speaking
the
of.
Yeezy brand is built, bro.
Yes, it is.
With-
it is.
It is built.
Yes,
You can't
Just like how Jordan brand was
With
built
Adidas.
with
Exactly.
Nike.
with Adidas.
Exactly.
And King
Started
James
with
brand was
Nike.
built with Nike.
LeBrons don't mean as much to the culture as the Yeezys and LeBron.
They don't, not as much, but they still mean
and
something.
it doesn't
though.
mean, and it doesn't make sense. It shouldn't have been like that. They stopped players from building their brand the way Jordan did.
No, you
After
didn't.
Jordan,
You didn't have to sign with Nike. You didn't have to.
My man. If you look at the way Harden is playing, bro, if this was the '90s, bro, he'd be fucking Jordan, bro.
Listen, I'll say this.
Straight up.
I'll say this.
They don't
Listen.
even get the love they used to get.
He
say
wouldn't
this.
be Jordan because he didn't win a championship.
He'd
But
be Jordan, bro.
that's the only thing that separates Jordan from everybody else, the championship.
Listen,
They don't even do the commercials and all that the same way.
You talking about
They don't
LeBron?
even
You talking about
build you up
LeBron?
how they used to build
You're
you
talking
up.
about LeBron's kicks not meaning anything to the culture. Like I said, going back to like us growing up watching Jordan, growing up watching Kobe. These kids are growing up watching LeBron. LeBron is winning chips. LeBron is going to the
Kobe
chip
was
every
very-
year.
Kobe
If
was
you're a
very
basketball player, you're a kid.
Kobe
You want to
was
be like
very
LeBron. You want to be like KD. You can't sit here and say that these dudes don't mean anything to the culture because these kids are the culture. These kids are wearing these kicks because they want to play like them.
I'm about to say, not even LeBron anymore. It's KD and Steph Curry.
You know what I mean?
That's
Like
all I
they're
hear.
wearing the kicks
KD
because they
Steph
want to play
Curry.
like them. So it's like
I said the shoes. I didn't say the players.
that's what I'm talking about. The shoes. You saying you said LeBron shoes don't mean nothing to the culture.
It doesn't. No. I said that. What?
And I'm saying
I didn't backtrack on
that can't be true when all the kids that's who they want to be like.
Niggas play ball in mics and niggas go to parties in mics. Facts.
They go to they play.
Niggas-
They,
niggas
All right,
get those on the
nobody
first
play
days.
ball in Yeezys though. They just party in Yeezys. Go to the store in Yeezys.
You just looking for whatever to say, bro.
No,
Nobody
I'm
plays
not.
ball in
I'm
Yeezys.
saying that everything has its lane.
Who's playing ball in Yeezys?
You just spoke about LeBron and Kobe and how kids buy their shoes to play basketball in. And my point was, Jordans they buy to play basketball and they wear them in the club.
But
That's the
basketball
point.
is a part of the culture, son.
Listen, that's what every brand is
Everything
trying to
has its
accomplish.
lane, is what I'm saying. LeBron has
The
his
brand-
lane, boy.
Say what you about to
Yeezy
say.
has his
Every
lane.
Say what you
brand,
about to say.
every brand is trying to accomplish. You know, when you're working with basketball, you want that shoe that you could play in and go out with.
Exactly.
And right, that's what they're all trying to do. And
And
earlier,
Nike-
and it's getting one. I'll tell you one
It's
reason
gonna
why
put
it's getting harder.
big
It's getting
check on the side of your shit.
it's getting harder and
And
harder.
you ain't wearing those to the club.
It's getting.
They do that on purpose.
Fact. That's a fact. I believe that for sure.
Exactly. That
For
was
sure.
my point.
That. Because I said that. I'm like, yo. I was like, yo, that's the difference between Jordan and everybody else's sneakers. It's a
They-
big ass Nike.
They do that on purpose. That's my point.
Yo.
So you can't. It's not gonna be the same. And Yeezy was
LeBron
able
new shoe
to
doesn't have a
do
big Nike
that.
sign on the side.
But no, this is what we
Yeezy was able
no.
to do
This is
that,
the
bro.
point,
That's the
Junie.
point.
What we said from the jump was that it's a difference between the performance shoe and the rocking shoe. Yeezy makes a rocking shoe, but it still has Adidas logo on there.
Air Force One's got a big Nike check on the side, and people wear those to the club.
Used to.
I wear my Air Force Ones. They might be off
Yeah,
white.
but now you talk about right.
But listen, yo,
Air
all right,
Force
all right,
Ones is fire.
let's go to Air Force Ones
All
now.
white ones is fire.
Top 5 sneakers of all time.
Have the all white Air
Top
Force
3.
Ones become a hipster model shoe, like a little hipster trendy shoe?
We don't wear them. So they got to go somewhere.
You don't wear all whites anymore?
No, I'm lying.
No, I think it became like a old man thing now because that was like our thing for many years. So probably for like 30-something years, they had a good run, maybe more where they were popping. Now,
a fresh pair of whites is just amazing.
But now something about them look big, clunky, and doofy. I don't know. It doesn't have the same wave it did back then.
Because they wearing them.
And, well.
Who's that?
The hipsters.
I seen a couple. I don't see
and
it
they
as
wear
much.
Dirty.
Well, I tell you what, the signature shoe of white girls all across the country is the Adidas shell toe. If you go anywhere outside, I'm dead serious. If you go anywhere outside of New York City, I'm 100% certain of this.
I don't know.
Yo, I will bet. Yo, son.
The shell
I bet.
toes?
Yes, I promise you. Anywhere outside of New York City, the shell toe or that design, you see the little white girls with their like booty shorts, some other shit, and nose. It never fails. I posted about this a long time ago, and people was like, word, you go to Jersey, Texas, Long Island, wherever you go, you're going to see those. That's their sneaker. Like, it's like, what the fuck is this about? And that's kind of what the Air Force One, it's like taking them, it's becoming the new. So. Yeah, I'm sure of it. You mean like,
I'm speaking of the all-white one, the all-white pair.
A fresh pair of all-whites, though, in the summertime.
That's dead now, though. I don't see that anymore.
That is. You know what? I ain't gonna front. That's kind of.
It's not going.
It depends on how you wear it, I guess. Because I sometimes do associate that with like the old like, drunk dudes in the hood, like in the
park.
That's
what she wear with the linen pants.
They wear the linen pants or the same big, with the hats.
Now it's the all white Yeezys. It's the all white Yeezys or some other sneaker. Summertime now you can wear whatever sneaker, like you just some low top, whatever, and as long as it look cool, that's what it is. But Air Force Ones ain't it's not what it used to be. But like I'm about to buy a pair to go on vacation with. Costa Rica with
your white linen.
Hell no, not the white pair. Nah, I saw some military green jersey like with a black check. Like I don't know. Listen, it's different, man. Like you know me, I'm all about being comfortable first and foremost. I'm comfortable and tactical. I'm always thinking about fighting or having to run or get away.
Oh my God.
What you saying? What does oh my God mean? I always say this.
Comfortable and tactical?
Yeah, because...
And then you just said running away.
I'm saying you might have to run from some situation. You might have to... it's a lot of things you may have to do. I want to be able to do that because there was a time where I made this... there was a time when I was like from 19 to about 22 where I always was getting as fly as I possibly could. I mean, like, it was unnecessary. It looked like I was going to the club no matter where I was going. That shit was so uncomfortable, son. Because first of all, you ain't really want to fuck up your fit. Second of all, if you had like hard denim and hard denim was popping and it wasn't like as loose as pop, it was literally it was uncomfortable. Your shoes weren't comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Then as I got a little older, I'm like, all right, I'm still gonna have these clothes for when I'm going out. But then if I'm just chilling doing nothing, I want some very comfortable sneakers. That's when I was in love with the Adidas Boost because it was like, all right, they don't really look bad. I'm not trying to rock crazy, but I can wear those and feel good.
Why would y'all call something the new hipster shoe though? Because you see a certain people wearing it.
Because hipsters are wearing it. That's why he's saying that. What you mean? Why would you call it a hipster shoe? Because hipsters are wearing it.
I mean, yeah, I see it. I see it a lot. It's crazy. I think that's like the new hipster shoe. I mean,
hipsters like to wear this stuff even when it gets. There's a difference between us and them. Knows that like your white shit could be fucked up and dirty as a hipster, and you're still wearing it. You know what I mean? Black dudes in the hood, like if your white sneakers was getting a little creep, come on, dudes was stuffing newspaper in the front of the shoe. Just so it won't get creased. Yeah. You walked funny, so it would not me, y'all. But I'm just saying, like, you did that so that your shoe wouldn't get you did that so your shoe wouldn't get fucked up. These kids, they don't care about that shit. They're not worried about that. And in some cultures, the more fucked up a sneaker is, the more it's worth. Like in Japan, they were buying like if you got some wavy ass Jordan something, they get fucked up.
And that's actually how it is now. Like, even within our culture, like a pair of off-whites. They had off-white ones, like you could like wreck those and still rock them with a fit.
So why you wash yours?
Thrift stores got lit too.
Because they got mine's got too crazy. I was
no,
like, all right.
Because who you are and your culture, mine says like I can't be walking around with these fucking.
I just kept wearing them, and you know me, I'll be wearing my kicks like around the way.
Remember a few years ago, when everybody was shopping at thrift stores, and then what happened? They said what?
Is that where you got that hoodie from?
They said what the thrift shop song was the best song of the decade. Hoodie.
Oh yeah. All right, yeah.
They said the thrift store, the thrift shop song was the song of the decade.
I don't even remember what that song is.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, let's go to that. So they had the top R&B hip hop songs of the decade. Number 1 was Thrift Shop by Macklemore.
Billboard put out,
and I was like,
top R&B and hip hop.
I didn't even remember You know that
Me
Macklemore
either.
song. I had to when y'all sent this, I had to listen to it. I'm like, oh, that
Me too.
that was like a
And it got 1 billion views.
that was like a I thought that was like a meme song or something like that. Anyway, Bruno Mars, That's What I Like. Blurred Lines with Robin Thicke and T.I. and Pharrell. Sunflower, Post Malone, Sway Lee. The Hills, The
song is that?
Weeknd. Sunflower from Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
I gotta play it.
Sunflower.
Yeah.
All right, I'm not getting it. Carry on.
All right, Rockstar, Post Malone and 21 Savage. One Dance, Drake, Wizkid and Kyla.
Mm-hmm.
Sicko Mode, Travis Scott. Happy, Pharrell Williams, and God's Plan, Drake.
Well, I guess according to them, it's the ones that sold the
Sold the
most.
most.
So I can't really argue with them. They're saying top. That don't mean it's the
But
best.
thrift shop though?
Yeah, what doesn't
Yo.
belong on that list?
Thrift Shop was a big. Didn't he win a Grammy for that or something?
Well, back to the original point. What was the best song on that list? That's where this all came from.
I don't know. That's hard. That's hard.
I'm gonna say Pharrell, Happy.
I was thinking that, but the best song?
That might have
Better
been.
than Sicko Mode?
Yeah.
One Dance was that joint though.
I just think Happy was so universal. It was more universal than most of these songs.
The best song though.
Yeah. I'm saying Happy.
I like One Dance the most.
I probably think One Dance.
Never mind. He said One Dance, so I don't like One Dance.
I don't know. I said One Dance first.
All right. So I think that's it for this episode. Any closing remarks?
Yeah. Destroy Black. He tapped out. Pause.
We need Reek on the show.
Anything you want to clear up that you said? Or
I don't need to clap anything.
any of these topics.
No.
So Kanye is the man. Kanye's.
Kanye chilling. Michael B. You don't. It ain't cooning because you want to be successful, bro. It's just, if it don't,
You're the one who said it was
it
cooning,
only,
bro.
it,
We gonna have to cut this whole shit.
That's a fact.
It got out of control.
Nah, I really didn't get
Turn
it.
it to
It
the
was
chat.
good material.
That's why I don't talk to him in there. Like, it's stupid.
This definitely turned into the group chat. And that's what it's for. Hey, that was a great episode. See y'all next week. Walk like a ball player. Your boy Lance Fresh. King Black.
June Rock.
King
man.
Rock. We out.
Introductions.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Walk Like a Ball Player podcast. It's your boy Lance Fresh, the Go to Sports Lifestyle. You see me with your favorite players, talking about your favorite kicks, and we're going to keep that pushing. I got my guys here from Brooklyn. First up.
Hey, what's up? It's your man King Black from Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. I'm going to give it to you raw. I'm going to give it to you real. And I'm going to give it to you educated. Pause. Follow me on Instagram at King Black is G.
It was your man June Rock, man. Promoter of underground music, upcoming artist. Follow me at Bio Music Link TV, Instagram.
And make sure you tune in every Thursday. We're going to talk sports, music, and culture. The only way the coolest guys in BK could.
Dig. Styling like I'm Lance Fresh. Flying in them G5 jets. I swear everything lit. I swear this is good as it gets. Falling